All right, got thumbs up from my ref. Scorekeepers, are you ready? Red Alliance, you ready? Blue Alliance, ready? All right, let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, go! Looks like we got 3 robots moving autonomously on the field. The Blue Alliance going for that standing cone, but just barely missing it. Red Alliance picking up one of those mobile cones. Looks like it's dropped it inside the low scoring zone. All right, thumbs up from the ref. So we're gonna count this down for drivers take control. In 3, 2, 1, go! So Red Alliance did win in the autonomous mode. A Blue Alliance picking up one of the mobile cones, moving it over inside the mid-scoring zone. Looks like they're gonna try to drive over that bar so they can deposit into the high-scoring zone. Successfully doing so, getting in the high-scoring zone. Over on the Red Alliance side, looks like the robot's trying to align that yellow cone to be able to drop it off onto the standing cone. They successfully are able to get that cone put on top of the standing cone. Blue Alliance picking up another one of those mobile blue cones. Going to try to deposit it into the middle scoring zone, successfully doing so. Red Alliance picking up another one of those mobile red cones, but dropping it before it's able to move it over into the scoring area. Blue Alliance picking up another one of those mobile cones, trying to head over to try to put it inside the mid-scoring zone. Just about 45 seconds left on the clock for our drivers. Red Alliance again trying to pick up that mobile cone. Just trying to scoot it backwards, it looks like. Oh, just barely dropping it. Over on Red Alliance side, they successfully moved another one of those red mobile cubes or cones and put it inside the low scoring zone area. Blue Alliance with its 4th and final mobile cone, moving it over, trying to put it inside of the mid scoring zone. Just about 15 seconds left on the clock for our teams. Red Alliance trying to get that cone over from mid-scoring zone or from low-scoring zone into mid-scoring zone, successfully doing so. It does look like all of our robots are heading back to park right now, except for one of our Red Alliance robots. Great job from all of our teams. Results of match 29 coming in. Our Blue Alliance does come out on top with a score of 54 versus Red Alliance's 29. Getting ready for match 30 on Field Omega, our Red Alliance team. It's 5, 2, 3, 5, 1A, shoot and score. And their partner robot 2114R, Rubber Band Robotics. On the Blue Alliance side, we have team 99067C, Need for Need. And team 4146V, Saber Cat Robotics. Red Alliance, you ready? Blue Alliance, you ready? Refs are ready, scorekeepers ready. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, go! On this mode, it looks like our two red robots are moving. One of them just extending out. It looks like the other one moved across the field, was able to pick up the mobile red unit. It's going to try to deposit that in the lower scoring goal. It does look like it's still holding on to it. The robot cannot be supporting the cone in any way or even be possessing it, I believe. Touching, can't be touching. So that is a tie because the robot is touching it. So drivers, go ahead and pick up your controllers. Let's count this down in 3, 2, 1, go! We got all of our robots moving out on the field. The Red Alliance quickly taking that mobile cone that it carried over into the zone and putting it in the high scoring zone area. Blue Alliance is working on trying to pick up the mobile cone so it can try to move it over into the scoring zone. It does look like both of the red robots are playing a bit of defense. One of them playing defense from directly within the Blue Alliance's goal, while the other one's playing defense passively while also getting offense of trying to pick up some of those cones from the middle area. Blue Alliance having one of the mobile cones picked up. It does look like it's trying to pick up the yellow cone from the human player. It's able to successfully orient that and then put it back. The human player can be putting more of those cones back if they chose to at this point. Instead, the robot is picking the cones up off the ground. He's going to be putting that back onto the blue stack. There are 2 of the blue mobile cones out there with the stack. One of them having the stack get taken down just now on accident. The Red Alliance has one of its robots trying to drop off one of those cones onto the standing cone. It's just trying to orient it correctly. Successfully is able to line that up and drop it off onto that. Red Alliance, other robot playing good defense inside the blue scoring zone, really making it difficult for Blue Alliance to be able to get those cones inside a scoring position. I do believe he has to eventually leave that scoring position. 20 seconds left on the clock for these drivers to be doing what they want to be doing. Red Alliance playing a bit of defense against the Blue Alliance's robot while also trying to be able to get its cone into the lower scoring zone. Blue Alliance looks like it's going for that static cone drop. Wasn't able to quite get it up top of it. Looks like it's going to be trying to push just some of its cones in. 2 seconds left on the clock, and Blue Alliance was successfully able to park there at the end. Great job to those teams. Great defense being played by one of those robots. Shove them out of the way, yeah. I mean, I've seen other teams shove them, yeah. Up on the score, for match number 30, we have a score of 42 versus 8 on the Blue Alliance. On Alpha Field for match 31, our Red Alliance team, it's 778Z Atomic Fireballs. And their partner robot 6030B Squires. On the Blue Alliance, we have team 127X Lemon Bots. And 5090A Radioactive. Red Alliance, you ready? Blue Alliance, you ready? They're not ready. Good, how are you? All right, Blue Alliance, you ready? Red Alliance, you ready? Scorekeepers ready? Yeah? Refs are ready? Let's go ahead and count this down in 3, 2, 1, go! Blue Alliance robot autonomously gonna be going on, trying to orient itself to try to get that cone on top. It looks like both Red and Blue Alliance did a good job of trying to get those cones on top of those stationaries, just not quite making it. Drivers, go ahead and pick up your controllers. Let's count this down in 3, 2, 1, go! Blue Alliance robot successfully dropping one of those yellow cubes off onto the stationary blue cone. Red Alliance successfully dropping one of those cones off into the stationary cone as well. Red Alliance depositing one of those mobile red cones inside the middle field while also depositing one in the lower area. Over on Blue Alliance side, they've successfully got one of those cones inside the robot. Their human player is feeding it some of those yellow cones and it's working on stacking those on top. Partner on the Blue Alliance does have one of those cones with what appears to be 4 of those yellow cones stacked on top of it, depositing in the high scoring goal area. Back over on the Red Alliance, both their robots possessing some of those mobile cones, moving them over into the low scoring area. It looks like the Red Alliance is able to get that cone into the mid scoring zone. Just about 45 seconds left on the clock for these teams. Over on the Blue Alliance side, we have one of those robots that's picking up some of those yellow cones while also playing a little bit of defense in the back of the field. The other robot on the Blue Alliance side is picking up, it looks like it's got 4 or 5 of those cones stacked high on one of the mobile devices. 25 seconds left on the clock for these teams. It looks like with the Red Alliance, they're working on picking up some of those yellow cones to try to stack them on top of some of those cones that are already stored inside their scoring zone. Blue Alliance has got the blue mobile cone with, looks like 5 cones stacked on top of it, putting it in the lower scoring zone. Just about 6 seconds left on the clock for our drivers. They are moving over to go park. It looks like the final Blue Alliance robot trying to make that stack at the last second. Just barely missing it. Great job from those 4 teams. Results from our last match coming in on Blue Alliance having a score of 102, with the Red Alliance coming in with a score of 43. I think that's our first 100. Getting ready for match 32 on field Omaha. Our first Red Alliance team, it's 10210A Mustang Mechanics. And team 7830A, the Noble Knights. On the Blue Alliance, we have team 6030K Knights and team 6323E Questionable Construction. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Refs are ready? Scorekeepers ready? Let's count down in 3, 2, 1, go!